Did you hear about the guy who got the left side of his body amputated? He's all right now.
Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
Well, back in my day, we didn't need all this fancy chrome to get noticed.
Oh, really? Did you just rattle your way into town?
Why don't cars ever get invited to poker night? Because they're always afraid of getting a flat tire.
Why was the math book sad? Because it had a lot of problems. Why don't cars ever tell secrets on the road? Because they might get carried away.
A tennis shoe was thrown into the sea and sank. What is the name of the movie?
Titanic.
I tried to order a croissant, but all I got was a flat tire.
What is a louse on a bald man's head? A louse without soil.
Why did the hot dog turn down a movie role? Because the rolls weren't good enough.
I told them I needed new tires, but they said, "You're already too tanked."
So I told him, "That's not a dipstick, that's my antenna."
Good one, Rusty.
They don't make roads like they used to. Or maybe I'm just getting older.
Did you hear the one about the tow truck?
No, but I bet it's uplifting. I told them I was just going for a short drive, and they didn't specify which country. Why did the car break up with the bicycle? Because it was too tired. So then I told him, "That's not a dipstick, that's my antenna."
Ha! Good one! I told the mechanic I had a sandy transmission. He said that's just a desert feature. Why did the road cross the chicken? Because it was tired of being stepped on. Why did the GPS break up with the map? Because it needed more space. I told my mechanic I had a screw loose. He said, "Don't worry, so do I." So the mechanic says, "You've got a loose nut behind the wheel." And I said, "Hey, that's no way to talk about my driver." Ha, good one.
That's a classic.
You know, for a city that never sleeps, these guys sure do drive like they're half asleep.
Why did the sports car break up with the pickup truck? Because he was too clingy. Brrr, I'm so cold. My dipstick is frozen.
You know, I once tried to parallel park here, and I ended up in a ramen shop. They gave me 5 stars. Did you see the size of that pothole? I almost needed a tow truck to get my tow truck out. So the mechanic says, "Looks like you've got a flat personality."
That's a good one.
Hey, Tony, have you lost weight?
No.
That's what I thought.
Why did the bicycle fall over? Because it was too tired. You know, for a car with this much horsepower, I sure spend a lot of time stuck in traffic.